Alright, listen. I'm gonna be graduating high school next year in 2027. Even though I haven't graduated high school yet, looking at all my peers, I already have a good idea on who's gonna be successful and who's not gonna be successful. Luckily for my friends, there's not a lot of people who aren't gonna be successful because, believe it or not, some of Gen Z is actually not lazy and is willing to put in work. Shocking, I know. But there are these specific type of friends I have that I feel like are gonna be the most likely to be successful. But the thing is, they're perceived as weird and a little bit dumb, but I see the potential in them. One friend in particular I've hung out with since second grade. Knowing him, dude, he has so much potential. I don't even think he knows about it. Him and another friend of mine, even though they're not the smartest, they're not dumb, but they're not like smart, if you know what I mean. They're gonna be so successful. And you're probably thinking, average kid, why are they gonna be successful out of all your friends? Like, what makes them so special? It's because they take action. That's it. They have a plan. They tell me something, yo, average kid. I mean, they don't say my name, but you get the point. I'm gonna do this thing. And they do this thing, and then they win. They either win or fail, but they're still progressing in life. They're learning. They're making mistakes. And in conversations, they don't think. They don't care about what other people think. They're not anxious like, oh my God, what should I say? No, they just say what's on their mind. They act like their authentic self. They get judged, sure, but they're also the interesting people in the room in a weird way. Not to mention, there's these two streamers who are an example of being dumb but successful. I Show Speed and Pokemon. Bro, I Show Speed, come on. That one's obvious. He got famous for like what, barking at a camera? How does that make him special? And now he's like one of the most popular creators in the world, collaborating with so many of these famous YouTubers like Mr. Beast and Logan Paul. I know he was in like that WrestleMania thing recently. Show Splash! But the thing is just he took action. He started content creation at a very young age, and he just kept going. A lot of bad things happened to him on the journey, but he's still been able to be successful and continues to be more successful because he just takes action. Okay, I know this sounds too simplified. Taking action doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna be successful. It just means you're more likely to be successful. I'm sure Speed did specific stuff. I remember a YouTuber named Poncho did a video saying that I Show Speed's like really entertaining, so that's what's made him really popular. Having like an entertaining, energetic personality, and I know he like goes out all the time to all these different places, meeting up with different people that are famous, so that definitely gets him attention. Pokimane is a straight up narcissist. I don't even think she's a good person to begin with. I remember she made this one dumb mistake where she launched this cookie brand that was way too overpriced, and she had the audacity to say this.
People are like, oh my God, $28 for cookies? It's 4 bags. That's $7 a bag. I know math is hard. Like, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
And yet, she was still able to get away with that and still maintain her success, and she's a multi-millionaire. The thing they both did is that they satisfied a market. Pokemon satisfied the market of lonely middle-aged men who want a girlfriend. Nitro Speed satisfied the market of little kids. I think that's his audience, like little kids who want to be entertained. They made content and did that consistently, and that's why they're successful today. It's a simplified version, sure, it's not all the details, but it definitely gives us an idea on what led them to being successful. And I say all this because you and we're literally smarter than all these people that are successful. So we have more potential than them, technically, and yet we're not there. There's a lot of reasons as to that. Me, I guess I just gotta give YouTube a bit more time and see where this goes and put in some more effort. With my fitness, I'm doing good on that so far. I might drop a couple pounds and then go in bulk. It's going good. I'm constantly learning, expanding my horizons, and I took action. I didn't just watch fitness content. I watched fitness content, dissected it, and implemented it into my workouts. And that's how I got to the place where I am today. Chances are you'll watch a video related to self-improvement and you'll feel good in the moment, but then you just won't do anything. Because it's more comfortable to just watch a video than to actually go out there and take action. You can't let that slide. Yeah, you need to watch some videos to know some stuff, but a lot of the videos get repetitive quick, and a lot of these self-improvement videos talk about the same things anyway, so after watching just a handful of them, anything else is just a waste of time, or details that don't even matter. My recommendation, when it comes to cutting out distractions and having that balance between watching good content and actually taking action, would be to limit the amount of YouTubers you watch. Watch only 2 to 3 YouTubers, depending on what your goals are. You can go up to 5, but The less the better, so you get like that quality over quantity ratio. Because what I've noticed with the YouTubers I've watched is that a lot of their videos get really repetitive and they revolve around like the same concepts. And what I've noticed is that whenever I just specifically watch only one YouTuber's channel and their content, I noticed that like the similar concepts that they keep like repeating, it starts to get ingrained into my brain the more I watch it. But if I were to just watch a little bit of their content and then watch another channel and then go from another channel to another channel, it would just be like scrolling to 100 shorts. Yeah, I got a lot of volume in, but if you ask me to memorize like 10 shorts, I would struggle. It's the same thing with the channels. If you're gonna watch a YouTuber, then I would just go all in. I'm not saying you need to watch every video of theirs. I don't do that. But you want to like watch the ones that seem interesting and dissect their content. And that's the other reason as to why I recommended to minimize it to like 2 to 3. So I'll give you my example. Currently, as of the time this video has been released, these are the 3 main channels I watch nowadays. One's revolved around fitness and one's revolved around, I don't even know what to classify him as, to be honest. I think he's more like political, philosophical type of content. So if your goal is just to dial in your fitness or get your finances up, you might have to watch channels revolving around that. Obviously, this will change over time. You're not going to be watching the same YouTubers forever. You could cycle this around every month or so because you don't want to be just an echo chamber of only having one ideology. I've noticed that in these videos, I use a lot of fitness metaphors. Fitness is important, don't get me wrong, but there are other things that matter too. And I've noticed that I've been a little bit too obsessed with lifting nowadays. Like, whenever I'm in a conversation, I only talk about my fitness. It's to the point where I'm slowly becoming a gym cell. But you're able to dissect YouTube channels and then slowly expand upon your horizons over time. Then you prevent that echo chamber and being like this one-sided person. It's important to be open to new ideas. And I'm not saying that you need to agree with everything you watch. Just listen and be aware of those ideas. For example, there's like this YouTuber named Dima Ascend. He's sort of like a science-based YouTuber, and I've seen some of his videos. I personally don't agree with a lot of the stuff he says, but I'm aware of it and I'm listening. I could just look at the title and be like, that's a stupid title, I'm not gonna watch it. But I actually watched the video and I dissected it. I'm like, okay, let's see this video and see whether I agree with it or not, which I think you should do as well. You shouldn't just look at a video and think, this is bad. You should look at it, watch it, and listen to it. After watching the video, do I still agree with him? Not really. I do agree with him on some parts, but for the most part, I don't agree with his style of training. But compared to most YouTubers I talk about, he's on the good end since he talks about fitness. With all that information said, I do not want you to use that as an excuse to just keep watching YouTube. I want you to like watch a couple videos. If you're struggling with something and you know a channel that can help you with it, you can watch whatever video that is. A lot of times you might have to watch that video multiple times because I know that when I watch a video multiple times from one channel, the ideas actually stick in my brain than if I just watch it once. And if you want to be a tryhard, you can even take notes on it, which I don't even do. But you have to combine taking action with watching these videos. You can second each channel all you want, but if all you do is just watch the videos, you're just wasting your time. And it's just another form of procrastination, what I like to call productive procrastination. And don't be afraid of not being ready to do something. You could literally look at my channel as an example of this. My first video, bro, dog water. Genuinely dog water. I was not ready to start a channel. I didn't know jack about YouTube compared to now, but I made progress. I didn't have a good physique starting out with my fitness, but okay, I know I just said I used too many fitness metaphors, but I didn't have the best genetics, and yet I started, and I was still able to build and continue to build a good physique. I started off my fitness journey with doing 0 push-ups, and this is what I've been able to do. Weighted, by the way. So the videos might not make you 100% ready, and you're going to have to figure out some stuff on your own, but that's the point of it. You're not supposed to rely on these videos. They're helpful, but only up to a certain point. If you don't do jack, man. I don't know what to tell you. You gotta not be afraid, and be like an idiot who just goes with the flow. Alex Hormozy said something, I don't know what the exact quote was, but it was basically like, if you don't try, you're still failing. So even if you're afraid of failure, rejection, all that good stuff, you're technically failing by not trying. So if you're gonna fail, at least you'll have done something. Because trust me, if you don't do it, then you're going to have a lot of regrets in life. With that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, comment down below your thoughts on this video. Be sure to check out the videos that are about to pop up on the next screen. I think you'll get a lot of value out of them. I'm gonna head out. Average Kid, out.
Ain't nobody else, girl. think I got to. I think I should listen to my